New Jersey Governor Christie is planning to sign a bill today to ban licensed therapists from trying to turn gay teenagers straight. This ban will make New Jersey the second state to ban gay conversion therapy. Gay activists are pushing this ban. Are they surprised that Christie is signing it?
Well, he was a little bit reluctant to do it, so I think maybe people are a little surprised, but I think in the end it's, for me, the right move to make. And he's even said himself that I think every major medical association and psychological association has said that this kind of therapy is only damaging for kids. So I think when he looked at all of the evidence that's out there, he's Catholic, so I'm sure he kind of was grappling with that, his own personal beliefs. But when he looked at the actual evidence, I think he's making the right decision.
Now, how would you explain gay conversion therapy?
So basically, there are a lot of different types, but I think the one we're talking about here is where a therapist would sit down with someone and try and guide them through exercises to get them to turn from being gay to turn to being straight. There's no evidence that that's possible. As a gay person who's been gay as long as I can imagine, from my earliest memories are being gay, that's just not something that you can do. So it's hugely damaging and dangerous to tell someone that, oh no, you can become straight because you spent all this time, you spend all this money, and a lot of people, it can have really grave consequences. People can kill themselves if it doesn't work. Yeah. So it's really a horrendous idea, but there are a lot of people who are really pushing for it to stay legal.
Yeah, and Christie himself wrote that, or said that he believes people are born gay and that homosexuality is not a sin. Those things, of course, as you mentioned, don't quite jive with his Catholic teachings.
Right.
But having a leader say that and actually say this is the point here is a big move.
Exactly, and this will protect kids because we're talking about children here. It's one thing if you are 18 or older and you decide, you know what, I'm gay, I don't want to be gay, I'm going to go and try and find someone to help me become straight. That's a totally different matter than if you're 13 and you're gay and your parents are forcing you to go into this kind of therapy. So this law is basically saying, you know what, if you're a kid, parents cannot make you do this. Yeah. We're trying to protect children from the really damaging effects it can have.
And what's interesting is in California, on the other side of the country, the gay conversion therapy ban is being challenged in courts. Right. But we're going to get a decision probably in the next couple of weeks, I would think, on what they think. And this is going to be challenged in courts, I'm sure, as well. So we're going to see what's going to happen as the legal processes work out.
And it's super controversial because a lot of therapists, too, are saying this is a slippery slope. If we start passing these laws, then they can start telling us what we can and cannot do in our therapy sessions. And so at the same time, I understand that. And like I just said, for adults, I think it's crazy if you're a gay person and you want to put your energy into becoming straight. I think we should be going through therapy to try and deal with all of the factors in our lives that make us feel like shit, basically. Instead of trying to become straight, because that's not going to happen. Yeah. But it is controversial. Therapists are up in arms about it. A lot of religious groups are up in arms about it, and it's not going to go away easily.